Hello, this is RJ Epic here, and welcome to my all-new comic call, number 112. That is right, I'm back from the all-new comic call, and I got a huge one for you today. I haven't had a comic call in almost 2 weeks now, so I had plenty of time to gather these comics over like 3 different hauls that I did. I came across some extra money, which is how I got so many, and I actually got a key issue in this haul, which is really cool that we're gonna get into later on. It's actually at the end of this first stack here. And while I'm talking about the stacks, let's talk about the stacks. This second stack, which is the bigger between two, is all Marvel. So yeah, there's that, an all Marvel stack. And then in this stack, I have some Archie, DC, Valiant, and Image. In that order, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. We're not going to wait around too long to get into this. I've been trying to make this video like 4 days now. I'm just trying to make this video a lot, and then I keep adding things to it because it keeps getting delayed. So, yeah. We're gonna get right into this one anyway. Starting off with some Archie stuff. I finally bought the Archie Christmas Spectacular from December last year, and then I also got the Blossom 666 issue number 3, with cover A, B, and C. Only 2 more issues to go in this title. I think it's 5, maybe it's 6 issue. I don't know. Moving on to DC though, we're starting off catching up with the Oni Jinx World title, currently still going, buying Pearl issue number 7, regular and variant, and got Pearl issue number 8, regular, and the beautiful variant cover here. I also, I finished off, / caught up on a lot of titles that I was behind on by a lot in this, comic call, and this is the first of them. I finished off Damage, and I got issues number 11, 12, 13 was the first one with the dollar with the book going up by $1. So I got issues 13, 14, 15, and the final issue number 16. I also want to stay caught up on Hawkman, so I got issue number 11. Still have only read and reviewed the first 2 issues of that title. Actually, speaking of things that I've been reviewing, I haven't actually got to review that much this week, really. But I have managed to, or since I last did a comic call, I haven't got to review all that much. But I have read and reviewed a couple more issues of Detective Comics, with issues 995 and 996. Just today, I just finished reviewing Thor number 3 a little bit ago, and I just read, and I'm starting to review Thor issue number 4 now, so I've got a couple issues of that done up, basically. There's 2 comics I've read but I've yet to review, being Justice League number 17 and Infinity Wars number 3. Did another issue of The Punisher with number 225. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing decent at reading. I've kind of focused on Uncanny X-Force a lot, the reading of that, and last issue I read of that was number 24. So I got 11 more issues to read until I'm done that series. I read Extermination, which I just got in the last haul, the whole Extermination, 5 issues in the one shot. Can't really think of much else. I know there's a little bit more that I got reviewed, but I can't think of it right now. So yeah, I'm just gonna move on. We're still in the DC stuff. I finally finished off Plastic Man with issues 4, 5, and 6. And I've only read and reviewed the first issue of this series. Hopefully, I'll get back into reading this one soon and get to finish it off. I also want to stay caught up. One of the books I just got last night, actually, is Heroes in Crisis, issue number 8. Staying caught up on this title. 1 more issue to go. Got the regular cover and variants. I have heard the spoilers of this book, and I actually predicted who was going to be the murderer. Spoiler alert, it's Wally West. And I figured that just because I was like, oh, I don't think it's going to be Harley or Booster Gold, and then they had kind of, the when I was flipping through and stuff, I saw Wally West kind of kept showing up, and then also there was this friggin' solicitations. They basically strongly hint that it's Wally, so yeah. It really shouldn't be much of a surprise to people, even if it doesn't really make that much sense, kind of. or in a way it doesn't. I got Detective Comics number 1002 to stay caught up. This is one of the ones I got last night. Also, anything from this week I just got last night, just so you guys know the pretense. From this past week, I got the regular cover and the variant. Nice Mark Brooks work here. Staying caught up on my Justice League titles, I got Justice League number 22 and Justice League Dark issue number 10. I got this one last night since it was the title from this past week. I'm very excited to read Justice League Dark number 10. This is one of the few titles I've recently caught up on until this issue, that is, of course. I've recently caught up on, so now I'm up to date on this title and can read and review this and be up to date again. So I'm looking to do that here soon. I'm on summer vacation now. I finished the school year off. I'm on summer vacation for like 4 more months. I just started it. Well, really, I just basically started today, but it started on Friday. For me, it's Sunday, April 28th when I'm recording this. My summer vacation just started. I got 4 more months. I'm gonna be reading hopefully a lot more and getting some stuff done. There should be a lot more videos coming from me in the next 4 months. So yeah, and that was the last thing from DC. I can't wait to read Justice League Dark. It's been one of my favorite titles. If you were not picking up Justice League Dark, I highly recommend you get into it. Some epic stuff in this title. Beautiful art by Bueno, and even the guest artists that came on for 2 issues for 5 and 6 was good art. And then the writing from James Tynion IV is awesome. So yeah. Moving on to my Valiant section, probably the biggest Valiant section I've ever had, or one of the biggest Valiant sections I've ever had in the haul. I got Livewire issue number 5, cover A, B, and C and pre-order variant. I forgot I had 4 covers on this issue. Got the Forgotten Queen issue number 3 of 4, got covers A and the pre-order variant. And which was new this week, one of the ones I got last night. And another one I got last night from this past week is Punk Mambo issue number 1 of 5. And I got covers A, B, C, and the pre-order variant. Yet again, one of Valiant's hottest characters from a few years back, from when she debuted and stuff. She's been one of Valiant's hotter characters. A newer one. And I had to pick this title. I just felt like I had to pick this title up. Another new title I'm going to be picking up from Valiant soon. I'm not getting the Forgotten World one, although I was very tempted to. I just can't get every title coming. And I'm probably not going to be getting the Killers one that's starting in July or whatever. But I am going to be getting the Psylords title that's coming in June, which I'm really excited for. So, yeah. Moving on to my Image section now, which is a pretty good one this week. And I got, to start off, I finally picked up my Blackbird number 1 second print that's been sitting in my pool for a while. Great stuff there. I've only read and reviewed the first 2 issues of that. Also, another one that's been sitting around for a while in my pool is Generation Gone number 4, the Walking Dead Tribute Black and White variant, which I might check how much it goes for online. I've caught up on Outpost Zero with issues number 8 and 9. And I finally finished off Stellar also with issues 4, 5, and 6. I also finally decided to catch up on Farmhand, which kind of came out of nowhere, but I'm glad I did it. I need to fix up this afterwards. And I got issues 4 and 5 to finish off the first volume, and to catch up to where we are in volume 2, I got issues 6 and 7. And now I'm up to date on Farmhand for now. I've only read and reviewed the first 2 issues of this series. Also hoping to get back into reading this one real soon, so I can see how it's going and if I'm enjoying it or not. I've liked it so far, but it's been one of the weaker Image titles I'm reading, and I'm really trying to find titles I can start shopping. So if I do really have to start shopping, like it comes to the point where I actually really do have to, this could be one of the ones in trouble. I would like to see it. I wouldn't like to see that, but if it has to happen, it might. But I'm hoping it doesn't. I also got Little Bird number 2 of 5. Stay up to date on that, and staying up to date on Gideon Falls also with issue number 12. And I got cover A and cover B. Arc 3 starts here, and drum roll please. There's not going to be a drum roll here, so it's just me awkwardly talking. trying to make this a suspenseful and impactful moment, because coming up next is the key issue I bought. Yes, it's an image book, and well, I'll just show you it. It is The Walking Dead, issue number 108. Notice there's no price tag on it because the original bag and board that was on this comic, um, I got ripped at the back the way it was stupidly taped. So I had to replace it with a nice new set of bag and board. Also, I did not buy this book from my comic shop. Actually, I bought this book at a I call it a convention. It's a convention slash garage sale thing that took place just like 20 minutes away from where I live. Walking distance, literally like a 5-minute drive from where I live, took place. And since I work for the comic shop I buy stuff from, I decided to work the event. That was my first event that I worked. And I found this from another vendor. I just took a quick peek. This guy was there. He had a little display full of comics, and he had couple tables or a few tables worth of just long boxes all over them, and I only got through like 2.5 to 3.5 boxes, and I didn't even get to look through near all of his stuff, but I found this and had to buy it right away, and this took up all the money I had at the time. This was I'll tell you how much I paid for this, because in reference, this is a key issue. Pretty sure it definitely goes for more than what I paid for it, and I'm pretty happy with the price I paid for it still, because even if I bought it online, I wouldn't have been able to find it around here, really. If I bought it online, it would have cost me a lot more than this, even just including shipping. So I paid $25 for this. This is the first appearance of Ezekiel and his tiger Shiva, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, pretty great find. I've been wanting to get this one for years. I've been trying to get it for years. But never pulled the trigger or anything, haven't been able to, and I've never found it in the wild like this. So once I found it in the wild, and for a pretty decent price really of $25, I had to take advantage and buy it, and I'm so happy I did. So glad I have this book. I'm gonna have to check how much it's going for at some point. Not that I'm gonna sell it. He had another copy for the same price that was in a little bit worse condition, because there was, like, this one has like no creases or not really visible creases anywhere on the spine or anything. But there was like one or two that I saw on the other copy. But if I had another $25 on me at the time, I might have bought the second copy just to even sell it, because I probably could have turned it around real well and gotten some profit, or even kept it for a while until it got even hotter. But yeah, he had even more Walking Dead issues I didn't have, but like I said, I didn't have many money. He had some other cool stuff like Civil War 1-7, the original story, for $45, which I would have bought if I had the money too. He had some really cool stuff. I'm sad I didn't have more money on me. In hindsight, I would have. In hindsight, I wish I would have taken out a couple hundred it's a take with me and to this thing, so I could have bought some cool stuff I don't get to see every day. But yeah, but I don't get key issues every day, and you guys don't get to see me pick up key issues all the time, so this is a really cool one. I'm just gonna keep this back here too, just because it's so great. Moving on now to my Marvel stack. I got this has been sitting in my pool for a long time, just waiting for me to pick up, because I found it one day. And I picked up Punisher Dark Reign, the List, Punisher, the one-shot. I had the first 16 issues of the Punisher run that Rick Remender wrote, and this is the one-shot where him and Daken battle, and Daken like kills him before he becomes Frankencastle. So this is a cool addition to my collection, because I really like that run. I haven't gotten the Frankencastle issues, but hopefully one day I will, so I can finish off Remender's run on Punisher. Another cool thing I found and had to rebag on board was I found the set of the 3 issues of Fear Itself Uncanny X-Force, which relates to the run of Uncanny X-Force I just bought and I'm currently reading. So I found the 3 issues that they were being sold for a set at my shop. I found them. I was like, okay, I have to buy this. I only paid like, what was it, $5.99 or $6.99 for these 3 comics, which really is not that bad. So I got issues 1, 2, and 3 of this title, and I'm probably gonna binge read those soon, honestly. I also finally got one of the first things I'm probably gonna read from this haul, because I've been wanting to finish this off for a while, but kept not picking it up, but I have now. I finally got the last 2 issues of the Moon Knight run. that was coming out last year and whatever. Since Marvel Legacy was coming out, I got issue 199 and issue 200 of Moon Knight with getting the regular cover and the David Finch cover. I'm hoping at some point Moon Knight returns to getting his own title, but there's too much coming out in the future here and right now that I'm glad his title's over for now. But I can't wait to read, these last 2 issues. A lot of my titles are ending, so I'm actually probably cutting back on a lot of stuff, which is great. But yeah, there's also a lot coming out that I'm interested in. But I'm not going to be picking up everything I'm interested in. So yeah, it's just July mainly. June, there's not really much at all coming out, and June's a easy month really. But July is hectic. To stay caught up, I bought Daredevil number 4, read and reviewed the first issue of that, and loved it. I wanted to catch up on the Punisher finally, so I bought issues 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So yeah, I caught up on the Punisher, which is nice. And one of the ones I bought last night, the only Marvel one I bought from this past week, was Black Widow issue number 4, since she's, and I friggin' got the news recently, that Black Widow is ending at issue number 5, and I got really disappointed. I'm very sad over that. One of my favorite characters, probably my favorite female superhero, honestly. Really sad to see she's only getting a 5-issue comic, even though it was set to be ongoing. So that sucks, but it is what it is. I will enjoy it while it lasts. So hopefully I can catch up and finish it off here soon. Want to stay caught up on the Age of X-Men stuff, although I didn't get this past week's issue just because I wanted to spend a limited amount of money last night, especially after I bought that book at the convention earlier in the day yesterday. So I didn't get that one, but I'll probably get that one in the next haul. But I got Next Gen issue number 3 and Amazing Nightcrawler issue number 3, so that's good. I also got Major X number 2 to stay caught up on this 6-issue mini. Got Old Man Quill issues number 3 and 4 to get caught up on this one also, even though I still have to read Old Man Hawkeye, and yeah. As Guardians of the Galaxy, I finally caught up on with issues 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, which is a War of the Realms tie-in. Finally caught up on this title, and I'm gonna start reading it real soon. Actually, with reading 4 issues 3 and 4 today, I have gotten to the point where, like, as Guardians number 1 was comes out like after number 4, so I can start this anytime I want now. Like, continuity wise, I think it's safe to start at any time now, and I'm probably gonna start it real soon because I've been getting the itch to start it. It's one of the ones that I'm behind on a lot that I haven't even started reading yet. So yeah, same with West Coast Avengers and some other ones. But yeah, staying caught up. I've only on another title that I've only read 1 issue of and reviewed. It's Tony Stark Iron Man issue number 10. I really gotta start reading this one again soon. I got Avengers Never at Home issue number 10 of 10 to finish off this title. Number 1 that gets finished off here with the regular and the connecting variants. Glad to see this one's finally done. Another one that's finally done and I'm finally catching up on is West Coast Avengers, which I basically just teased a minute ago, and I'm glad this one's over, but I haven't even started reading it yet. So I've heard really great things about it, so I might be sad to see this one go, but I wouldn't know I haven't started yet. I got issue number 3. It's really sad I haven't started this yet, and it's already over at 10 issues. It didn't even get a full 12. I got a full year's worth. I got 10 issues. Holy shit! I got issue number 4, regular and Jimmy Kimmel variants. I got issue number 5. I got issue. Oh, Jesus, some of these bags are messed up at the back. Got issue number 5. I got issue number 6. Blah 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 blah. Got issue number 7. Got issue number 8, got issue number 9, penultimate issue, and got issue number 10, the last issue. Some good covers on this title. I also decided to get Amazing Spider-Man number 252 facsimile. It's not the original, it's a facsimile reprint. They've been doing these fins, and this is the first one I've picked up besides Fantastic Four number 1 from last August. Don't fully know why I got this, besides, I mean, I want it. Spider-Man's like my favorite hero, so I try to I want to get a huge collection of Spider-Man stuff at some point, so that's one of the reasons. And the fact that this is such a key issue, this first issue with the symbiote suit, but black suit. Um, yeah, I mean, I just decided to get this because it's such a historic issue. And it's a great one to have the collection. And I'll probably read this soon. It's not going to get reviewed, but I'll read it for fun. So, yeah. I caught up a little bit on Superior Spider-Man. Just bought one issue, issue number 2, just because I could. And I caught up on Miles Morales with issues number 3, 4, and 5. I thought I was caught up on Miles for some reason, and I only bought issue number 5 originally. But then I found out, oh wait, I don't have issues 3 or 4, which I could have sworn I bought 3, but I didn't remember buying 4. But I checked, and I don't see them anywhere, so I guess I haven't bought Miles Morales since number 2. But I thought for some reason I was pretty caught up, so I had bought all the issues. But yeah, so I'm caught up now, which is actually the reason originally why I had a second haul, which then turned into a third/fourth haul with the stuff yesterday in this haul, because I had to go back and get the Miles issues that I missed the first haul. Staying caught up on all the trying to stay caught up on most of the Spidey titles. I got City at War issue number 2, the video game 1, and I got number 2 of 5. Got Life Story number 2 of 6, with the 70s is when the story takes place. And last but not least for this haul, I finally started picking up and caught up on picking up Savage Sword of Conan with issues number 1, 2, 3, and 4 with an awesome cover for number 4 here. Can't wait to start reading this title. I like the first issue of Conan the Barbarian. Haven't read it and reviewed anymore besides that one. I'm gonna start reading more Conan stuff here soon, hopefully, because I've been hearing such great fans and it's been so hyped. And I can't wait to read this stuff. But yeah. Anyway, guys, kind of an abrupt ending when I was just like in the middle of talking about how much I can't wait to read Conan and excited and stuff. I didn't just going into my my outro, but you know, we're gonna go with it. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna end it here now. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and even share if you would like to. And anyway, guys, I'll see you on the next video, whatever that shall be. By the way, if you didn't notice the other day, I started streaming again because I bought a new headset, so look out, because there might be more streams coming your way. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, especially where I'm on my summer break now. Yeah, so yeah, I will be streaming more now that it's summer, so keep your eye out for any possible streams coming. I almost pulled the trigger and streamed tonight, and almost still want to, but I don't think I'm going to unless I really get some inspiration here in the next little bit too. But I don't think that's gonna happen. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I'll see you on the next video, whatever that shall be. And anyway, guys, peace out. Bye.